Gentlemen, please welcome the reigning Masters champion. It's the ace in the pack, Judd Trump!
So Mark Allen and Judd Trump out into the arena. There's Judd Trump's parents. Trump is from Bristol, which is an hour or so down the motorway, so plenty of local support for him. And here is the photo opportunity before the final gets underway. Best of 19 frames this final. We'll have 8 this afternoon. And actually, Mark Allen's very first ranking final was all the way back in 2011. It was the UK Championship, and he played Judd Trump. Trump won that one 10-8. But this is the first time they've met in a final since then. So 12 years on.
Just make sure they're on silent, please.
And it is going to be Judd Trump, the Masters champion, that gets this World Grand Prix final.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Underway.
The first frame. Judd Trump to break.
Referee Brendan Moore, one of the most experienced referees in the game. And Trump may have already left a red on down the left-hand side of the table as we look. Depends how much that yellow is in the way. But both of these players play at a brisk pace. Allen preferring this red, it looks like, into the bottom right as we look. An early gauge of how confident he's feeling. Well, he missed that by a long way. 36 years old now, Mark Allen. As I mentioned, he's top of the one-year list, £402,000 prize money this season for Mark Allen, but he's world ranked number 5. But that was a misjudgment. Both players missing early pots.
One.
The head-to-head between these two is pretty even, Stevens. Allen just nudges it, 12-11. Allen beat Trump 4-3 in round 4 of the British Open this season.
Eight. Nine. £16.
£100,000 up for grabs for the winner, 40,000 to the runner-up.
£70.
The trophy and the title mean more, of course.
24.
Tricky one along the cushion here.
$25.
Mark Allen looking to become only the 10th player to win 3 ranking titles in one season.
$32. $33.
And this already looking like a golden opportunity to put together a big break and seal this first frame.
$40.
Did well to get round the back of this red. He's made 3 centuries in this tournament already, Mark Allen. The high break of the tournament so far is Sean Murphy's from last night, 140.
41. $48.
Well, he'll be disappointed
48.
that that break had to close down. Nice to have a cup of tea on a Sunday. Looks like he's actually using it to warm his hands. It's a cold day here in the UK today. This time it's Judd Trump who misjudges a long pot. Judd Trump comes to the table 48 points down. And again, the pot goes awry and the red has come nicely down the table for Allen to have a go at. So he's not started brilliantly, Judd Trump.
One.
Well, he made sure of the pot, but not enough power to get the white back round those bolt colours. And he's surely going to have to just lay up behind the brown here now. Can't get over the finish line in this frame.
Mark Allen, 1.
Just wants to flick off this red and avoid the green. Actually catches it much thicker and goes round the red and green. Nicely weighted. Mark Allen, one of the toughest players to beat now on the tour. You think of John Higgins, Mark Selby. Mark Allen, a great match player. Doesn't give anything away easily. That red up by the D now is the problem for Mark Allen. Needs to think very carefully about where he leaves the cue ball. This is where I think he's a more formidable opponent than he used to be, just taking a little bit of extra time to think, not doing anything too hasty. Needs the green to come to his rescue. Decided that the taking on the pot at least was his only real option. Trump could go for this red at the bottom of that cluster. he'd almost certainly be cannoning into the black.
One.
Nicely done. Avoided the kiss on the black.
Six.
Wow.
The trump. Six.
I think the ooze from the crowd said it all. From Mark Allen's body language, that red just to the side of his head is blocking a direct path through to the potting angle. Adds a touch of side.
One.
Again, not perfect on a colour. This is Mark Allen's 17th ranking final. So far his record is 50%. He's won 8 of them. 8 of the 16 he's played already.
Rainbow.
Taking on this difficult green. No, in fact, using it to flick off
Mark Allen. One.
and play safe, which he's done well. Well, it might look an unusual shot, but again, Mark Allen was just having to keep the cue ball down at this end of the table as we look. Couldn't really afford to see the cue ball roll up into the bulk area because of the 2 reds over either side's middle pocket. Difficult on this for Trump, though.
One.
Makes it look easy. And again, he has another opportunity to get back into this frame. The reds in awkward positions, though, certainly 2 of them. This is Judd Trump's 37th ranking
5.
final. He is now 33 years old. But of those 37 ranking finals, he's won 23 of them.
6. Ten. 11. 15.
So this is the first of the 2 difficult reds. Handled the pot well, but he's come too far down the table for the pink. Might have to go for this cut in on the black.
Judd trump. 16.
Well, Judd Trump can't believe that black hasn't dropped, but you can see it clips the near cushion first, which is usually always a sign that the ball's not going to go in, but it's hovering there over the pocket. Still 43 points left on the table for Trump, so he's got wriggle room. Well, the one thing Trump didn't want to do is leave the red over that side of the table, because with the black hovering over this bottom pocket, this red should seal the frame for Mark Allen.
One.
So 36 points ahead, 35 left on the
8.
table.
Mark Allen, 8.
And Judd Trump, who needs snookers, decides to concede with himself snookered behind the yellow. And Mark Allen